Hey guys, welcome to the video for Chapter 7, They Say I Say, the So What chapter. So with this chapter we're going to talk about, our goals are to understand who cares and the so what question, what we mean when we talk about that, and then understanding the importance of establishing the relevance or the importance of what we're talking about. So making sure that our audience knows why they should care about what we're talking about and who else cares about what we're talking about. So the first thing to understand is that your interest in the topic does not mean that your audience will be interested. Just because you're really passionate about something doesn't mean your audience will share that passion. You have to tell them why they should care about your topic. You can't assume they care. If they care, if you can make them care, they're going to be engaged, they're going to be interested, they're going to be more likely to listen. If you don't, they're going to be like Homer here and kind of raging on the inside, wondering why they should care about what you're talking about. So, when you're trying to establish the relevance and the importance, there's two basic questions that are related, they're similar, but they're different in what you must answer. So, you have to answer the who cares question and you have to answer the so what question. And both of these, answering these, help you convince your audience. So, first, we're going to look at the who cares question. Answering the who cares question is literally just establishing what person or what group cares about the claims you're making. So you need to make sure your audience understands that there are other people that care about what you're talking about. It's not just you. So if we look at an example that includes the who cares part and an example when it doesn't, you'll see why it's important. So in this example here, you'll see from your book by Miss Grady about fat cells, she identifies who cares, scientists. And so by doing this, Grady implicitly acknowledges that her argument's part of the larger conversation that's taking place, and who besides herself has an interest in what she's saying. So she's setting up the they say. She's setting up that this is a conversation. Scientists also care about this. This isn't just her. If we look at the same argument on the right side here, without who cares, we'll see it's easy to understand, it's clear, you know the argument that's being made, but the reader's left wondering if anyone really cares about this discovery. It kind of loses that importance piece. So having who cares isn't important for making it more clear what you're arguing. It's important for making sure that your argument is more effective. So you have to make sure you're establishing who cares about what you're saying. It's not just you that cares. There are other people that care about your topic. If not, why are you talking about it? So if you look in chapter 7 of the book, you're going to find some templates that help you set up who cares. After you establish who cares about what you're saying, you have to explain why they should care. You have to explain the importance and the implications of your topic. This is especially important if you're writing for a general audience that doesn't necessarily have a strong investment in your topic. If you're really passionate about something, you have to make your audience passionate about it. And you do that by telling them not only who cares, but why they should care. Why is this important? Why is this something to care about? And so who cares, again, asks you to identify the person or the group that cares. But so what asks you to explain why they should care. And these two work together. The best way to establish the who what, the so what question, the who what connection, is to connect your claims to some topic or idea or value that your audience already considers important. So this comes back again to knowing your audience. If they already have a value that they hold very close to them, and you can connect your topic to that value, now they're going to care about your value. You'll see this a lot in politics. A lot of voters hold patriotism and their love of America very close to them. So politicians wrap their message in patriotic imagery and words and things like that. And that builds up that so what. That builds up the why I should care piece. If we go back to Grady, we can see how she does this in her example. So if you look here, you're going to see that Grady clearly lays out why the reader should care about these discoveries about the fat cells. She connects these discoveries to the larger concern with health and obesity. So not only is she talking about the fat cells, but then she connects it. She tells the reader, hey, you should care about this because we have a growing problem with overweight, obese people. And this will help with that. So she not only established who cares in the previous example with the scientists, but she establishes why they should care, and that's that obesity, overweight problem. So to review, you want to understand who cares and so what. Who cares is the person or the group that cares about your topic besides you. The so what is making sure that you establish the importance. Why should your audience care about this? Imagine that person sitting across the table from you asking you, so what? After you tell them your claim. You need to set up, why should they care? And it's important to establish that because it makes your argument more convincing. Your argument can be very clear, it can be very logical, but if you don't set up who cares and why it's important, it's not going to be as effective. So that's kind of a brief overview of Chapter 7, They Say, I Say. As always, make sure you're reading the chapter, you're looking at those templates. We're expecting to see you using these templates throughout the year as you write your papers. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, bring them to class, make sure you ask them, and we'll see you guys in class. Thanks.